Hi everyone, this is Michael Aspiotis. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about manifesting, what it is, my perspective on it, and how you can use this idea to manifest a life that looks and feels more and more aligned with your greatest truth, joy, and purpose. So the first thing about manifestation is that we are already always doing it. Just the fact that we're here having an experience shows us that we are amazing manifestors, because that's how we got here. We decided to have an earth experience, and so we beamed ourselves down here in the appropriate environment with the exact all the parameters of the game that we wanted to play. And that's how and why we're here, because we decided to be here. And now once we're here, we have our whole consciousness focused into these physical bodies. It can be difficult when we have that physical perspective, because sometimes we lose sight or lose connection with that greater consciousness of ours. And so we can forget, oh, I can actually expand my consciousness and go back and shift the levers of the game and change the experience so it feels and looks more like what I really want to do here. And so how do we do that? The first thing is just having that awareness, just being aware of the fact that our whole reality is always a reflection of the energy we're sending out, our thoughts, feelings, the definitions we have. And that's both conscious and subconscious. So this is a really powerful thing to know, because then we can look at all the things that feel resonant with our truth, all the beautiful things that we appreciate in our lives, and we can acknowledge, okay, that's a reflection of my own gratitude, my self-love, my love for the people in the world around me. And then when things show up that don't feel so good or feel out of alignment, that's also a gift, because we can see, oh, this is reflecting back to me the things I'm sending out that are out of alignment. And then I can go do my process, dive in and ask myself, okay, well, what is it I'm holding on to that is bringing this circumstance into my reality? And that's the real key to self-empowerment, is being aware of our own thoughts and feelings, and being aware that the things that show up that are unpleasant are also just a reflection, and they can guide us to what we need to release. So I'm going to tell a story here. One of the things that's interesting is that sometimes it can seem so easy to manifest things, and it can seem magical. For instance, I was working on a project in my house, and I needed this really thin strip of wood to mount some screw hooks into the wall. It had to be a certain length, had to be a certain thickness, and it couldn't be cheap wood. It had to be like a hardwood, so it would last and hold up. So imagine, okay, I need this piece of wood that's just like this. And I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to drive up to the lumber yard and ask them for this little dinky piece of wood. It seems silly. And I went outside, and I walked down to the end of my driveway, and this big truck comes going up the hill, hits a bump. This truck is full of trash or construction debris. One thing falls out of the truck. Just one thing is this little piece of wood. I pick it up, and it's the exact size, shape, dimensions that I needed. It was mahogany. And this is how easy it all can be. The question is, where is our resistance? Or do we have resistance? So it really was a simple thing of just imagining it, feeling like, okay, this is what I need, this is what it's going to look like. And I kind of let it go. And my whole life isn't going to change if I have that. So there was no internal resistance to having this little piece of wood. And therefore, it showed up really easily. For other things in my life, such as finishing my book, putting lots of energy into this YouTube channel and making it great, I find myself encountering so much more resistance to those things, where I find myself easily getting distracted, or sometimes feeling frustrated or depressed as I'm going about doing those things, or trying to get up off my couch to do them. So that's when I need to do the work to either, one, just set all those distractions aside and just put my nose to the grindstone, so to speak, and just do it. So there's that aspect to it. And then the other aspect is, okay, there may be some deep psychological resistance. So say some trauma or some belief system where if I don't unlock that, then it doesn't matter what action I'm taking towards my goal, that deep-rooted resistance is really going to continue to get in my way, and will continue to be reflected back to me in some sort of frustration with the progress of my project. So it's sort of a balance of really being aware of our own thoughts, our own feelings, as we go about doing the things to make big changes in our lives. And then giving ourselves a daily process where we are giving ourselves time and space to meditate, to feel into our bodies, into our systems, and to let go of the things that aren't serving us, and to expand more and more into our truth, and to connect more deeply to Source. So that way we can keep making progress with the things that are really important to us in our lives. So that's all about manifesting for today. It's a big topic and there's more. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you.